Klaviyo SMS flows are the secret weapon for e-commerce brands in 2025. So in this video, I'm going to share the top 5 Klaviyo SMS flows you need to implement right now to stay ahead of the competition. These are the exact Klaviyo flows that have helped one of my clients increase their sales by 21%. And they're essential for driving more customer engagement, recovering lost revenue, and boosting repeat purchases. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to set up these high converting SMS flows and use them to supercharge your store's growth in 2025. But first, I want to tell you something really important about SMS marketing. And that's that you've got to be really careful in here. There's a fine line between driving revenue for your store and just simply annoying your subscribers. And let's be real, SMS can be super expensive compared to email marketing. So it's crucial to be smart about what you send and how often you send it. So that's why I recommend using SMS only for things like product launches, big sales events, and of course your automated flows. So with that being said, let's jump into the top 5 Klaviyo SMS flows you need in 2025. So the first flow you need is the welcome series SMS flow. So when someone is opting into your SMS list, this is the first interaction that you have with this new subscriber. So you want to make sure that this first impression really counts. So when someone opts into your SMS list, this is the first interaction that you have with this new subscriber. So you want to make it count. The key here is to be friendly and to offer them the discount code that you've probably promised them in the sign-up form. So you just want to make it as simple as possible. Just welcome them and give them the discount code. And that's it. And after 3 to 5 days, you can follow up with them with a simple nudge about the discount code you gave them. Just remind them that they haven't used the discount code yet. And then 3 to 5 days later, you can again follow up with them and now use a bit more urgency. So this welcome flow sets the tone and guides them towards that first purchase. So how can you implement this in your Klaviyo account? Let me show you. So we're in one of our demo accounts in Klaviyo, and let's go in the left menu to flows. Let's hit create flow in the top right corner. And what you can do is select a channel over here, and then we'll select SMS. And if you scroll down, you can already see a default SMS welcome series flow by Klaviyo. So let's hit this one. So we have a standard flow, and let's call it welcome series SMS demo. The trigger will be subscribe to SMS marketing. So in this case, you don't have to select a special list. You can also use a trigger where you select a specific list. So it basically depends on your situation, but this trigger is already fine to use. Then we're going to hit create flow. So this is the default Klaviyo flow with 3 text messages, as you can see in here. First of all, let's go to trigger. The trigger again is subscribe to SMS marketing, and they don't have like profile filters set up. So what I like to do, besides has not been in flow at any time, hit edit and select what someone has done, has placed order 0 times since starting this flow. And I like to do the same for checkout started 0 times since starting this flow. And what someone has done, has added to cart 0 times since starting this flow, and then hit save. So what these profile filters will do is make sure that when someone is adding a product to the cart or starting the checkout or is doing a purchase, that they won't receive the rest of this welcome series flow, because then honestly you'll have a different flow in place, an email flow or SMS flow, and then you don't want to send them the rest of this flow. So these are basically exclusions that you want to have in place. Then we're going to check the text messages. So this is the first text message, and it will be sent right after someone is subscribing to the SMS marketing list. So what you can do if you scroll down is edit the content. And this is the default Klaviyo text. So hi, first name, stay tuned for exclusive text updates, use code at checkout, and that organization URL. So what I like to use is a text message like this. So welcome to brand name. We're excited to have you. Here's 10% off your first order with code, and then your code, shop now. And that's simply it. So this is already a good first text message to send. And you welcome them, you say that you're excited to have them, and you give away the discount code with a shop now call to action. Then we hit save and continue. Then the next text message, we're not going to send it 10 minutes later. What we're going to do, we're going to send this 3 to 5 days later. So let's use 3 days for this example, hit save. Then we're going to edit the second text message. And one thing that I like to do also for text message 1 is enable UTM tracking and make sure that SMS quiet hours is enabled. So basically that means that by default SMS messages are not sent from 8 p.m. to 11 a.m. For text message 1, you can uncheck this, because if someone is signing up, they want that discount code straight away. So that's why I like to turn it off for the first text message. For the other text messages, I do like to make sure that it's will be sent outside of the quiet hour. So let's hit save. And then on text message 2, let's enable UTM tracking and turn on the quiet hours, and same for text message 3. Now we're going to edit message 2. So let's click on edit. So a message that I like to use for the follow-up text message is just a quick reminder. You still have 10% off waiting for you with code X at checkout. Shop now. Really simple. There's a simple reminder that you send after 3 to 5 days. Then we're going to hit save and continue. And then again, 3 to 5 days later. So let's change this to 3 days. Hit save. I'm going to send text message 3. In the default Klaviyo flow, they have this conditional split where they say has placed order 0 times since starting this flow. But since we already set up the profile filters at the beginning, at the trigger, this conditional split is not necessary anymore. So let's put SMS 3 on top of it, and then we can remove the conditional split. There you go. Then it looks a bit cleaner. And then we're going to adjust text message 3, hit edit. And then a message that I like to use is last chance, your 10% off discount ends in 24 hours. Don't miss out and shop now with a link to your store. Again, really simple. We add some urgency to it and just remind them of the discount. And that's it. So this is the welcome series flow that will convert for your store. The second SMS flow that you need is the site abandonment flow. So a site abandonment flow is great for engaging with the people who didn't got that far in the customer journey, because people who will enter the site abandonment flow have been on your website, but not on the product page. So they're really early in the customer journey, but still this is an audience that you do want to retarget with a specific SMS flow. So this SMS should highlight your best sellers or your new arrival. So something that encourages them to go back and browse your store. So the goal is to re-engage them and to bring them further down your customer journey. So let me show you how you can build this SMS flow in Klaviyo. We're back at our demo account. So we're at the flows tab. Then we're going to hit create flow. So what you'll notice is that there is no default Klaviyo flow for a text message in here for the site abandonment flow. So we have to make it from scratch. So what we're going to do, we're going to click build your own. I'm going to call it site abandonment SMS flow demo create flow. Then we need to select a trigger. So in this case, trigger will be active on site. So we're going to go to all triggers, select metric, then active on site. There you go. Then we want to add some profile filters. So basically the same as with the welcome series and even some more. First of all, place order 0 times since starting this flow, and checkout started 0 times since starting this flow, and added to cart 0 times since starting this flow, and viewed product 0 times since starting this flow. So basically just make sure that when someone is further down your customer journey, they won't receive this single text message that we're going to make. So hit save, confirm and save. And then we're going to add a time delay. Scroll down, we have time delay in here. And basically we want to send this text message anywhere between the 2 to 4 hours after someone has been on your website. So for this flow, we want to wait a while before we send them a text message, because with a cart / checkout abandonment, we want to send it a bit early in the customer journey. We won't want to spam them too soon. So that's why the time delay anywhere from 2 to 4 hours is a good starting point. So make sure to A/B test this for yourself. For this example, let's use 2 hours. And then we're going to add a text message. There you go. Then we're going to make sure that SMS quiet hours is turned off. Enable UTM tracking. Hit save. Edit the content. So a good message to send is something like this. So looking for something new, check out our top selling and then your product category, depending on the brand that you are. And you'll love these, shop here, and then a link to your website. So for example, if you're a skincare brand, you can say something like, looking for something new, check out our top selling moisturizers. You'll love these, shop here. So you can guide them towards a specific collection or specific product and basically guide them towards the next step of your customer journey. And we want to keep it at one text message because again, they're early in the customer journey. So we don't want to bombard them with different kind of text messages. Then we're going to hit save and continue. And that's it. So this is the site abandonment SMS flow. The third SMS flow that you need in 2025 is the browse abandonment flow. So if someone has been viewing one of your products, but they didn't add it to the cart, you want to give them a simple nudge with this SMS flow. So you want to send a message anywhere from between the 1 to 3 hours after someone has watched a product on your store. And you want to refer back to the product that they've been watching, and you basically want to send them back to that same product again. And this works especially well for high consideration products or people in the early stages of their buying process. So how do we make this flow inside Klaviyo? Let me show you. Klaviyo account, we're at flows again. I'm going to hit create flow, select the channel SMS, and then you see a browse abandonment SMS flow in here. Let's click that one. And then the trigger, as you can see, is viewed product. product and then hit create flow. Let's watch the trigger. So view product. Then we already see a few profile filters. So checkout started 0 times and placed order 0 times and has not been in the flow in the last 30 days. What I like to add is added to cart 0 times, because that's also an important one to exclude. Add to cart 0 times since starting this flow. There you go. Then by default, Klaviyo says to wait 2 hours. That's already a good starting point. I would split test 1 versus 3 hours and see what works the best. And then after that, you can exactly pinpoint the best time delay for your brand. And then we're going to watch the text message. In this case, I would just turn on the SMS quiet hours and also skip recently messaged profiles and also turn on UTM tracking. And then we're going to edit this text message. So this is an example message that I like to use. So something like, hey, we noticed you were checking out the event name. Continue browsing now with the event URL. The event name will automatically load in the exact product that this person has been watching on your store. The event URL will link exactly to the product page that they've watched. So that's why you want to use those tags. So what will happen, for example, if someone watched a moisturizer, it will say, hey, we noticed you were checking out the moisturizer. Continue browsing now with a link to that exact moisturizer. So this is a really good text message to send for your brand. And after you finish it, again, you're going to click save and continue. And then again, you've finished this flow. So what you'll notice that for all flows, except for the welcome series flow, we only send one message. First of all, for the abandoned cart reminder, that's like mandatory in the US. You're not allowed to send more than one text message as of now. And also just to make sure that people actually like to receive text messages. You don't want to spam them with a lot of text messages. So that's why you just want to keep it at one text message per flow. The next flow is the cart and checkout abandonment flow. So basically these are two flows because they're two different triggers, but we treat them in the same way. So abandoned cart means someone has added a product to the cart but did not start the checkout. Checkout abandonment flow means someone did start the checkout but not finished it, so they didn't complete the purchase. So that's the difference between both flows. Two different triggers, added to cart and checkout started, but we're gonna send them the same message. But they are two different flows. And of course, this flow is a classic, but it just works. So this flow should be triggered 30 minutes after someone has added a product to the cart. And of course, you simply just want to remind them of the product that they've added to the cart and refer them back to the cart page or to the checkout page, depending on which flow you're making. And these are one of the highest converting SMS flows, so you really don't want to skip out on those two flows. So let me show you how you can make this inside Klaviyo. In our demo account, we're going to create a flow, select channel SMS, and then you can see an abandoned cart reminder in here. When you open it, you'll see that the trigger actually is checkout started. So this is not an abandoned cart reminder. This is an abandoned checkout reminder. Really important to know. So we're going to call this checkout abandonment SMS flow. We're first going to make the checkout flow, and after that, we're going to duplicate it and make it a cart abandonment flow. So hit create flow. Then we're going to check out the trigger. So the default profile filters are placed order 0 times since starting this flow, and person can receive SMS marketing. So let's keep it like this. So as you can see, there's a warning that says add a profile filter to prevent profiles from re-entering your flow. So what you can do, add another condition that has not been in this flow in the last, for example, 14 days. Because otherwise, what could happen if someone is adding a product to the cart today and they're also doing it tomorrow, both days they will receive a text message, which people can find spammy. So that's why you want to build like a buffer zone of, for example, 2 weeks to make sure that in those 2 weeks, people won't receive another text message from this flow. So once we've checked the profile filters, we're now going to make the text message. And first of all, what we need to do is change the time delay, because on default, it's on 4 hours. And I think for abandoned checkout reminder, that's way too long to wait. So I really would like to keep it anywhere between the 30 minutes to like 1 hour. Again, this is something that you could split test for your own brand, but let's keep it at 30 minutes for this example, 30 minutes. And then we're going to edit the first text message, and that's enable UTM tracking. And for this flow, I like to turn off the smart sending because this is such an important SMS flow that I like to turn off for someone who is this far in the customer journey compared to like the site abandonment and the browser abandonment flow. And also I like to turn off the quiet hours. Some countries it's mandatory, but I like to turn it off whenever it's possible. And then we're going to edit the first text message. So something like this would already work really, really well. So, oh no, you left product name behind in your cart. Finish your purchase now with a link to the specific checkout link. So that's something that you can do with the checkout abandonment flow. Use this tag and then people will go straight to the checkout page. Make sure to change this for the event name, same as with the browser abandonment flow as I've shown you. And then basically what it will say is, oh no, you left this moisturizer behind in your cart. Finish your purchase now with a link to the checkout page with that specific moisturizer that they've added to their cart. So again, really simple, straightforward, but this will convert. Then we're going to hit save and continue. And that's it. That's the checkout abandonment flow. Now we're going to make a version for the cart abandonment flow. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit exit. Then we're going to take a look at our flow. There it is. And then we're going to clone this and call it cart abandonment SMS flow. And what we need to change right now is change the trigger from checkout started to added to cart. So let's click added to cart and hit clone flow. There you go. And now it's in here. Let's open it. First of all, we're going to change the trigger or the profile filters to be specific, because what we need to add is checkout started 0 times since starting this flow, because otherwise it could interfere with the checkout abandonment flow. So what we're going to do is hit end and select what someone has done. Has checkout started 0 times since starting this flow, like that. Time delay is going to be the same. Then the SMS is also going to be the same, except for the link, because in this case, this person has added a product to the cart, but did not start checkout. So we can't refer them back to the checkout page. But what we would do is link to the cart page. So what we do is your brandname.com/cart. Then we can refer them back to the cart page specifically. And that's basically the only edit that we want to make. So we're going to hit save, continue. And of course, make sure that you enter in the product name tag in there. And that's it. So this is the cart abandonment flow and the checkout abandonment SMS flow. And then the fifth and last SMS flow that you need in 2025 is the customer win-back flow. So this flow is for the people who haven't bought from you in a while, and you simply want to give them a reminder about your brand to make sure they're coming back to your store, going to your customer journey, and buy from you again. So typically you want to send this between 60 to 90 days of activity. And there are 2 ways about it. You can give a discount code straight away, or you just give them a simple nudge about like new arrivals or something like that. And this flow is key for driving repeat purchases for your brand, and helps you keep your customers engaged with your brand as well. So how do we set up this flow in Klaviyo? Let me show you. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit create flow, select the channel SMS, and there's no default customer Winback SMS flow in Klaviyo. So we're going to build our own. Let's call it Winback SMS flow. Create flow. Trigger is going to be placed order. Then the profile filter is going to be what someone has done. Placed order 0 times since starting this flow. Make sure that if someone did place an order within those 60 to 90 days time delay, this person won't receive the customer win-back flow, of course. Hit save, confirm and save. Now we're going to add time delay. So make sure to split this anywhere from 60 to 90 days or something that makes more sense for your brand. So if you're a brand that makes more sense to send it after 30 days, by all means, or if the customer journey is a bit longer, you can use a longer time delay as well. But for most brands, anywhere between 60 to 90 days seems to be the sweet spot. So let's use 60 days for this example. Then add a text message, turn on smart sending, turn on UTM tracking, turn on the quiet hours, hit save. Then we're going to edit the content. And a good message to send would be something like this. So, hey name, we miss you here at brand name. That's why we're offering you X% off with code X for the next 48 hours only. Shop now with a link to your store. So really straightforward. We're using the discount angle in here, but of course you can also use a simple nudge to guide people towards your new arrivals, to your bestsellers, if you don't want to give away a discount straight away. So this is already a good starting point. And make sure to A/B test this also with like the new arrivals angle, for example. Then we're going to hit save and continue. And that's it. This is the customer win-back SMS flow. And that's the top 5 Klaviyo SMS flows you need in 2025 to stay ahead of the competition. And as you can see, those SMS flows are simple but effective. So you don't have to go crazy on them, because these flows will generate a ton of extra revenue for your brand while minimizing the unsubscribes. If you're just getting started with SMS marketing or want a step-by-step guide on how to set everything up, make sure to check my Klaviyo SMS marketing tutorial for beginners. It's packed with everything you need to know to successfully launch a good SMS strategy. So click here to watch it. Also, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want more tips on how to scale your e-commerce brand with email and SMS marketing. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.